Hi guys, thank you so much for coming back. Last night that I said I might be coming on and making some meatloaf, and to be honest, as the day went on, I was like, I really want to make meatloaf. But this is so quick and it's easy and simple that I can still make this in just the amount of time it would take me to order something. So, this packet right here is sufficient for 1 pound of your protein. So I'm gonna use 2 because I have 2 pounds. Now usually when I make meatloaf, I will use pork, a ground pork, as well as hamburger meat. But I also have tried to adapt to this rule that 1 week out of the month, we eat the groceries that we have in our freezer, in our pantry, and we don't do any grocery shopping. We just eat what we have here. And I have a freezer full of random stuff, but it didn't have pork. So it's going to be 2 pounds of my hamburger meat. So that's why I have 2 packages of it. My husband absolutely loves meatloaf and he'll eat it until it's gone. It doesn't call for putting an onion in. I do. I put onion and garlic, pretty much anything and everything that I have. I try to remember to set that out a little bit earlier because usually when I make it, it's so cold because I just mess it up with my hands. And it's always so cold. So I've got maybe 3/4 of an onion in here, and I'm just gonna grab a spoonful. I am all about winging it when I go cooking. I know my girls, when they were growing up, they ask, how much of this do you put in? And I'm like, I don't know. And so, you like garlic around here too? We just judge that with our heart too. So much garlic that even though this meatloaf, I'm sure, has garlic in it, yes, I'm gonna put a little more. So I'm gonna dump 1 packet in. I also have water boiling, and I'm going to try out this mac and cheese. You're not a meatloaf person, Courtney? It's just okay with me. I don't just overly love it, but I don't hate it either, so. But it's one of my husband's absolute favorite things. So, if he wants meatloaf. I try to make it every couple months or so. And then I'm gonna grab a spoon here. If you hear something buzzing, that is my oven. It makes that weird noise, just let you know that it's on. I used to make a meatloaf from, scratch with all my seasonings and spices, and I never could make it the same way twice. It would always be good. So I am going to put 2 eggs in here because I've doubled the recipe. Okay, so I got all my goodies in. Take off my ring here because I'm gonna go all in. I'm just gonna squish this with my hands. Your husband only eats meat. That's how my bonus son is. We actually went to a restaurant when we went and visited him. Where, they had sides, but the majority of what they served was meat. It was very expensive too, but it was kind of a cool experience. Courtney, does your husband like to, does he like to cook? This you can put in the microwave, But I have already got, like I said, I've got the oven going. Preheated, ready to go in. I got a silicone pan. I'm gonna stick this in. It doesn't get any easier than this. Work it all in. You know, I don't remember my mom making meatloaf too much when I was a kid. She used to always, she made us, I'm the youngest of 10 kids. So I always remember her making, everything was homemade and cooked 3 meals a day. So I'm just gonna put this in my pan here. It's a silicone pan, so it should press out pretty good. Get my little onions down there. I'm a clean as I cook kind of girl, so throwing it in the sink is a little different for me. But that's okay. Now, it does call to put a some sort of sauce on the top, but if I do that, then my daughter is not going to eat it. So we'll just put it on when we eat. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this in the oven for about 35-45 minutes. It might need a little bit longer since I did double it up. Okay. So now I got my hands washed off. And got my water boiling here. And we're gonna try this macaroni and cheese. So the only pasta that I found that I had was this chickpea rotini. I'm sure it'll be fine. That's got to cook for about 7 minutes. Stir it and add my sauces and the milk. And what? I prepped for 10 minutes and I'll have dinner on the table. If you have any questions on any of this stuff, reach out to me, comment down below. Whatever you need to do, I'll be happy to help you out. Courtney, thanks for hopping on with me, and I'll see you later. Bye.